Welcome back to What's the 411, and now we're talking about people we're putting on the bench. The doghouse is out. These folks are getting put on the bench because they've been behaving badly, and I'm going to jump it off, bringing back the ESPYs, which was a colossal failure. It was absolutely terrible. Needless to say, they started with Joel McHale, who was terrible. I'm sorry, that's just my personal.
And the part with A-Rod, part with A-Rod was awful.
Was awful.
They gotta bring Jamie Foxx back.
So let me just jump start by saying his opening jokes was absolutely out of bounds. He started talking about names of the worst types of offenders. I mean, killers, dictators, and he finishes the joke by saying the name of Ray Rice, following Osama bin Laden. Are you kidding me? Come on. I mean, there's liberties and then there's taking liberties that are really way out of bounds. Yeah. And Ray Rice doesn't deserve that. This is a guy who, as egregious as his offense was, it was a first time. This wasn't a guy who's been a repeated offender. He's, he served his time as far as at least the NFL's own policy, justification, their policy. Yep. So, I mean, look, he can be the brunt of jokes, but that joke, it was the wrong joke, unfortunately. And I thought it was ignorant and disrespectful. And I think the other part of it is that you've got a situation where the best female athlete was given to somebody who's only been around for 2 minutes, okay? Right. Ronda Rousey has got a 5-year career with the UFC. I can't name one opponent that she's had, not one. I don't know who this chick is fighting, and she's getting picked out not only as the best fighter, but the best female athlete. It's absolutely absurd, and needless to say, ESPN heard loudly from their fans.
Absolutely,
this was the biggest flub of the night. Trying to say that Serena Williams, with everything, she's making history every time she steps out on the court. This woman is not the athlete of the year. She's got a Serena Slam. She's going for 22. I mean, the list is endless. And Ronda Rousey, who's had all of 11 fights, she's 11-0, and her mother can't pick out the opponents she's had. I mean, it's ridiculous.
The only reason why she's getting that press is because she's the one recognizable face of that sport, especially as a female.
But that's what I'm saying, though. But the sport doesn't deserve recognition.
She's up there with the men marketing that sport.
Yeah, but I'm just saying.
As the face of it.
Can you name any of the men?
Right.
John Bones.
Okay, thank you. I saw Silva break his leg. Yeah, but that's the problem, though. I mean, when your own family can't pick you out of a lineup, there's a time to say, wait a second. This UFC, it's not going to be part of the Olympics anytime soon. Yeah. Serena will be picking up a gold medal next summer, okay? There's a seriousness that the ESPYs has lost. They've lost credibility with that, and this was just over the top. Even though Serena was in Sweden playing, as players do, she couldn't be there to pick up the award. Ronda Rousey's there, so I guess we're going to give it to her. But this is the most amazing part to me, because everybody talks about how beautiful Ronda Rousey is. Ronda Rousey is a very fit woman, musculature very similar to who? Serena Williams.
Absolutely.
But they're talking about how Ronda's gorgeous and Serena resembles a man.
They don't know what beauty looks like.
Well, the problem is that it's very selective. There's a lot of amnesia going on, and these writers and reporters and the folks on, unfortunately, mainstream sports news have, a little bit of angst, I think, when they look at these two people differently. But picking her as female athlete, completely over the top.
Do you think LeBron James should have got the award for best championship performance?
No.
Beating American Pharaoh and Madison Bumgarner.
Because he didn't win, exactly.
He was the only one that didn't win, but doesn't that speak volumes about what LeBron James had to go through in the performance he put forth, almost averaging a triple-double?
That's the argument that crazy people make. Yes.
It speaks that they have. It speaks that they have the NBA. They won't promote the NBA.
He was up against a Goliath.
No, look. The sad part is
the depleted team was by himself. Look, Shumpert didn't know where the basket was.
I'm sure Tristan Thompson is saying, "Hey, I was there."
That's a miracle for 3 games of that series, though.
No, the only problem is, my only issue with it is that they prop up LeBron as if he's the only face for the NBA.
That is true.
Right,
I don't like that.
And
there's a lot of faces of the NBA.
There is.
But I understand why he got that award, though.
I don't understand.
Because through the first 3 games, we thought it was going to be the Cavs series in 7.
Sorry. I'm not going for it.
I'll tell you though, the ESPYs also in general too many
violin playing.
It used to be like a
sports show.
Yeah, it used to be an uplifting thing. You see the best plays of the year. Half the show is based on tearjerker.
Trying to get you to cry now.
Yeah,
there's a lot that needs to be changed. We'll keep you guys locked and let us know how you feel. Make sure you tweet us, hit us up on Facebook. Let us know how you feel. But when we come back, we're going to tell you about events that are happening in the pipeline. So don't you go anywhere.